Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Podcast, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
I'm Carol Master along with Tim Stanovic. Let's get to some stocks on the move.
With us is Bloomberg News cross-asset reporter Denitsa Sakova. Denitsa, Coinbase is a company that you got on your radar today. How come?
I'm going to stay on the topic of new records. And Coinbase actually hasn't hit a new record for 3 years, actually more than 3 years. And potentially today we're set for a record. It's of course coming on growing acceptance of cryptocurrency in Washington. We've had that stablecoin bill, and we've talked a lot about Circle, which has been on a crazy rally, but that's not the only company. Coinbase shares have surged more than 1,000% from late 2022, which of course is the collapse of FTX. And it felt at that time, that 1,000% rally is never happening. Clearly, we were wrong. That rally is happening, and the final leg has occurred as the U.S. Senate is passing legislation for stablecoins back to the dollars. That has been a new round of enthusiasm, especially in a place where crypto enthusiasm wasn't a big thing in Washington. So that's definitely helped. And just to show you how bullish the street is, we have a target of $510 from Bernstein Analyst. The current price is $379. So 510, that's a crazy rally.
1,064% up from December 28th, 2022. That's a lot.
That's wild. I think there were a lot of people back then. And remember the last record, it's been years, as Denitsa said. A lot of people back then were like, does the industry even recover post FTX?
I mean,
it's come back with a vengeance.
It's such a warmer environment, right? The sentiment has changed dramatically.
It's very different when you have supporters in Washington.
All right.
Very good point.
Coin, of course, the ticker, as you said, up 6.6%. Let's go to Penn Entertainment. Ticker is PENN.
Yeah, we're moving into casino. The stock is up 4.9%, and there is also some analyst optimism there. It's coming from Citizen, which raised their recommendation to market outperform. Penn Entertainment has faced a lot of headwinds. They had a big partnership with ESPN, which actually the industry hasn't been too bullish about it because it didn't do that well financially. Now Citizens is actually seeing many catalysts: casino operating growth, shareholder returns. They're pretty negative about what has happened recently. They said the company has overpromised and underdelivered. So pretty harsh tone about what is in the past, but clearly a lot of optimism about the future. That deal we were talking about with ESPN, that was like a $2 billion licensing agreement. And actually in that note, Citizen mentioned that as a bullish catalyst that ESPN does not extend if ESPN doesn't extend the bill after 2026, that's a bullish catalyst. The stock was down 87% from all-time high, so this is a much needed relief. The 5% boost today. It has 11 buy ratings, 11 hold ratings, and zero sells. So there isn't too much negativism there, but clearly it needs some pressure on that side.
This used to be $136 a share stock. It's now about 18 and change.
Yeah.
Just giving you a little context.
Everything Denitsa has today is a gainer.
She does.
Only good news.
Well, we like that.
Come on.
All right.
Well, we like that if we have to choose gainers later.
So sorry, although I'm listening to these and I'm like, darn, why didn't I choose this one? I did not choose this one, but it's a good one, Meta.
That one has been on a tear. It's been up 50% since the April low. That's incredible. Mm-hmm. Today we have advanced talks to acquire PlayAI, which is a small startup using artificial intelligence to replicate voices. The ticker, of course, is META. The stock is up 3% today. This is part of like a massive effort by Meta to acquire AI talent.
They are on a spending spree, man.
They are.
What do you think about the idea of replicating voices?
I don't know. What do you feel about the idea of them?
It's a little scary.
It's so scary.
Is that a little scary?
I'm terrified, honestly. And I looked at the app. It says, unlike traditional speech models, Play Dialogue excels in understanding context and responding with nuanced emotion, enabling an unparalleled human-like conversation.
So I guess the answer to can it be programmed to love is yes.
I guess so.
Oh my God. I'm a little fearful of what's to come.
The Stock Movers Podcast from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.